No, you don't decide what Audible does. I have to use extreme brain power to find free content and maneuver around you. Sometimes you have a good guy on or a good bitch on that will throw me a buck and I'll be like, oh, thank you, prison book. And I love it. I'll put it through Audible, but you don't really control that. The TV's real good. That's, because I'm depressed. I was watching the TV, that's good. And this internet shit's gotta go. You don't control what's on Audible. You don't control that. I do. You just keep paying motherfuckers to read it. That's all you need to do. Get Nicholas Schreck to read some fucking books. They should pay him. That'd be the first motherfucker I'd be like, we need you to read like 17 motherfucking hours of audio. I can do that. And you'd be like, I know you can, Nicholas. I've seen you do it. We'll pay you a one time only fee or whatever. And you could I would love that. I would produce that record and listen to it. That'd be my next Delta 9 record. I think I would get Nicholas Schreck. I'd probably do a Manson song. I'd do that Latin. I would do that Latin Cupid thing that he did. So close to me. I would do that, and I would also do like scratch and peace symbols in your tombstone. I would do that, and I'd have my little Manson girl singing back up some fresh pussy crop, just milking it and singing like Squeaky From. Ethereal harmonies, blood cult, thrill kill cult music. Yeah. Oh, I want to kiss her milky pussy. That. You know how you get little girl pussy at the end of the day? Do you remember it? You have to. You pull the panties down. There's a little bit of discharge on a pussy lip, and you just start. You smell it. It looks oil. It looks shimmery and oily, and you get pussy musk, and you immediately start eating that milk of magnesia pussy. Do you remember that? Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Just oh my god, little girl standing up eating pussy before I put her down on the bed. Panties still down around the ankles. Holy shit! I guess this is what we're doing. Yeah, little girl eating pussy face up, and then just planting the ass down, putting your hands right behind two young buttocks, poison that pussy up in the air, that and just staring at your bounty. You look at the vaginal opening, you're like, holy shit. Oh my god. This is like, remember at your high school? High school would let out at like 2:07. This is some quarter after two pussy, just as it walks through the door. Junior high pussy. Up in the bed, just gaping puss. Daddy, please. I just got out of school. Yeah. Eat that school day pussy. Now you can do your little girl shit. Now that we done. You know? Every day though, greeted with my tongue. Get in here, little girl. I'll tell you, call me in a half an hour. Get in this house, bitch. Immediately begin to eat school cafeteria pussy. After the days begin. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get your girl and she's got bits of toilet paper on and she doesn't even know it. And you're like, you dirty bitch. You walking around school like that all day? Oh, shit. And just eat messy schoolgirl pussy. So messy. Dirty little girl. What the fuck happened in these panties? You just be doing laundry for her. You just like, what the fuck happened in these panties? Little girl was just leaking. Dad, please. Throw that shit in the washer. Yeah. Athletic pussy. School day pussy. You know what happens. Yeah, but I mean, and the more I search on Audible, the more he narrows my scope. He'll try to keep me like on a gerbil wheel, just eating sugar. But we came to read books. We're in the library. We're eating librarian pussy. Head over heels pussy. We're eating. We want some books to get us through this shit. But they do need to come up with some other good platform than fucking YouTube because it's just not reliable. They take down channels, shit gets shifted. You can alter the titles later, which fucks with the algorithm. The algorithm is just I mean, that's AI is the algorithm, and the algorithm is at the end of some fat dude's dick. So it doesn't really matter, you know. But yeah. But just yeah, it's another winter, and I told you it would be like this. I just look outside. The fucking weather's so cold, and the house is different this year. It's a whole different fucking thing. I need my medication. I need a light dose of. I need him. I like a fucking. I need a before I need a fucking maid. I need my meds so I can administrate this fucking household and find some kind of blinders. Put a blindfold on and pinata my way through life with you and these fucking cameras and just try to make a home. And I got none of that. They don't want to give me no Xanax because I keep overdosing and it's just bad. And but I need a doctor that understands me, a good old school doctor that knows that you're a drug addict and we made you. You're our little runaway monster baby, son of the nuclear pharmaceutical age. We made you. The people my father probably used to hobnob with were your doctors. We have a responsibility to you as the scientific experiment, Aaron. You see that? I mean, so we're gonna forge right ahead to the $500,000 question and give you a little bit of speed and something to come down with at night because Lord knows you're experiencing panic attacks lately. It's been 25 years. 25 is a very significant number, and you're having some kind of something. You're starting to get panic attacks again. You're getting thought disturbances. You're having your teeth are hurting. You're having the same problems you had when you were 25 all over again. But the bitch isn't here, and it sucks. And Cowie's not here, but Salem is up and coming, but it's altogether different. She's gone, and life fucking sucks. It sucks so fucking bad. You have no idea. But it's the same shit I was going through when I was 25, and I'm 45 now. And so you think, and you're like, I need the, the last laboratory rat standing. That's me. You can't neglect that. They want to take away the drugs. It's like drugs. Any qualified physician, psychological analyst, just any kind of psychiatric person with basic medical knowledge would be like, his brain is carved out for narcotic. They started giving him narcotics when he was eating lollipops. That's a long time ago. He's been taking this motherfucker is a pharmaceutical nuclear child. He needs his uppers, he needs his downers. He's got to pick up the house. He's not playing his guitar. No one is looking after him. No one gives a fuck. And that's what it is. I need to have the occasional psychosis, the occasional shaman experience of losing touch with reality and getting lost in your own trip. And you sit in the dining room talking to yourself. Every man needs that. That's time with God. That's what it is. I think about all the delusions I've had here and all the psychotic grandiosity, which in fact is true. It's just on a twisted level when you examine it. And you got Zoe playing on the radio, and Zoe's like your imaginary girlfriend, and Zoe's talking to you. Zoe's like, listen to Miley Cyrus, listen to Billie Eilish, listen to this ain't Texas, listen to Texas Hold'em, and the radio's talking at me. I'm like, yes. And Miley's telling me about when she was young, and I'm just like getting, and I'm like, wow, overcome with emotion. And then Billie Eilish is playing "What Was I Made For," and then I'm getting then I'm getting angry, and then emotions are starting to swirl, and I'm like, I got to take more speed. It's because the sun's coming up and I can't go to bed. And I'm gonna have to shoot dope if I want to sleep. But it's day 6, and Billie Eilish is singing, and I'm listening to Zoe, and I'm watching religious preachers on TV, and the gears are fucking turning, and I'm losing touch with reality. That every man needs that. And then you turn to politicians for your religious fulfillment, like I do. You turn to Donald Trump because Trump loves to give it. He gives great shine, great golden, radiant beams and shafts of light will hit you. It's a blinding light, luciferous experience when you deal with Trump and you look at his shit and it's easy to get blinded. It's like staring into the sun. So you get spun out on day 7 and you have a religious zeal for Donald Trump. You always do, but you get you're looking for salvation and you're looking for the trip to end. And it's been 7 days and you're hallucinating, you're hearing voices, and you're trying to ignore all that. And you're dealing with, and all you care about is what the guy's going to say to you next on YouTube. And you're like, I'm so addicted to YouTube. It's fucking mainline addiction, and it's just like waiting for Donald Trump to bring down some Sunday sermon, and then you start getting, and then you have just grandiose flights of Icarus, flights of fucking fancy about how, I mean, it's all rooted in truth, and it's not too far away from the truth, but it's a different trip altogether, and you step outside yourself, and you are having full on mescaline psychosis, self induced. You think there's people in the house and you're just dealing with it. If someone was to come in and be like, "What's going on, Aaron?" You'd be like, "I don't know. There's people downstairs and they're doing stuff, and they come up through the wall, and sometimes they walk through the wall and they'll walk by me, and you're just sitting here like nothing's going on." It's like, yeah, it's just speed psychosis. There's bugs crawling all over me. How come you're not flipping the fuck out? It's like I got microchips in me, dude. I've been awake for